Do you know what the sad reality of this whole Austin Metcalf Carmelo Anthony case is? You want to know what it is, the sad reality of it? We have so many people that openly celebrate violence, okay? Not only did we see that with the United Healthcare CEO October 7th, what happened with Charlie Kirk, when the shooters missed President Trump, we see evil every day. Whether it be here on Facebook, Instagram, it doesn't matter. Evil is everywhere around us. The sad realization is that the people who are terrorizing the Metcalf family, they buried a child. They lost a child, which I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. I wouldn't. I would not want to wish that on anybody because that pain can't be measured. What they're not realizing is by terrorizing the Metcalf family and by gloating that they're happy that Austin is no longer alive. Okay? What they're failing to realize is that one person in particular, besides the million of us who don't think killing somebody is okay, one person is going to wake up every single day looking around him for the at least next 17 years. One person is going to wake up every single morning and look around him, and reality is going to set in, and he's going to wish that Austin Metcalf was still alive. He's going to go to sleep every night, closing his eyes, and they're going to spring right back open because what is going to be playing out in his mind is that horrific scene where he should have just walked away. That one person who wishes and is going to wish Austin had survived, that is Karmelo Anthony. Even though we never got to see him apologize or show any remorse for what he did, he's going to wake up in prison every single day wishing he was never in that situation to begin with. But I think, we talk a lot about toxic masculinity around here and down with the patriarchy. Well, what about if when the patriarchy is teaching kids that they could escape accountability because of their skin color? What if the patriarch of the family is saying, well, if you do this, we could always use the race card to not take what's known as accountability for our actions? It's no reason why Karmelo Anthony did what he did. His family, his parents, failed him miserably. But while you're making those TikTok videos, dancing and singing and being glad that Austin is no longer here and you're harassing his surviving family members, I don't really get a lot of pleasure out of this, but call it karma or whatever you may. But Carmelo Anthony is going to have to serve the next 17 years in prison, at least, for his actions. And what is so sad is that you guys made this a black and white issue, a race issue, when the only thing black and white in this case is that Carmelo Anthony chose not to walk away, and he did take Austin Metcalf's life. Period. Full stop. There's a child that is no longer here, and there is a child that is the reason why that child is no longer here. And from somebody who's been to prison, believe me, those first couple of months are the worst. You're waking up shocked that you're there. And what's so crazy here is, man, let me tell you something. I was locked up with my fair share of people who took the life of others, whether it be adults, children, men, women, it didn't matter to me. They took a life and they are there for life. Carmelo Anthony got off light. He should have gotten a full-ass life sentence without the possibility of parole. If I had it my way, eye for an eye. You take a life, you pay with yours. Sorry, not sorry. leave the Metcalf family alone, because God don't like ugly. And I'm telling you, the uglier you become, the harder time Karmelo Anthony and his family is going to have because of your actions. And that's not me threatening anything. That's just reality. God, although a loving God, he's also a punishing God. Don't forget that.